Hello, this is Winnie Dow, and today I am filming this video from my local battleground. I parked far away from everyone where I can have some solitude, although some people were crossing the street right in front of me. So hopefully nobody will stare at me or anything because today is one of those days in which I don't want to be stared at. So I am wearing Winner Elite by Rachel Welch in the color hazelnut. This is the first time that I'm wearing it. I wanted to see the part in the sunlight and also the color. Um, but I am having a little bit of problems with monofilament or lace front because I feel very self-conscious about it. Plus, I do have a little bit of hair. So my real part or my real hair tends to show through the lace of the wig. So what I'm doing now is that I'm wearing the Milano grip cap, and I think that that works a little bit better. I don't know if you can see here. And now this is the front. This wig tends to the lace is right here, but this wig tends to, that front part tends to rise a little bit, so I'm glad that it has some bangs. I do love the Winner wig. I do have four. I have three regular ones and this one, which is the elite one. I that's the style that I kind of gravitate more towards. I do have other wigs that are short because I don't really want to deal with a long wig that gets tangled at the nape or anything. At least not now that I'm still learning about how to wear them and all of that. Plus, I am very conscious or self-aware when I go out. I feel like anyone who looks at me is looking at me because my hair looks wiggy. um, Even if that's not the case, I don't know. Somebody said, don't look at yourself in the mirror and trust that image. Take pictures because that will let you see if it really looks wiggy or not. So I'm trying to do that, and I'm satisfied on how they look like in the pictures, but then when I go out and people look at me, I feel like that. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. It's very difficult. It's very difficult for me to get used to this. I still haven't found that unicorn wig that I would put on and feel like this is me, this is my face, this is how I used to look like. Maybe because it's been so long since I had thicker hair. I never had thick hair, but I did have thicker hair than what I have now. And it's been so long, probably 9 or 10 years since then, that I can't really remember how it felt. Um, the bob wigs I have low density, so that helps a lot. Um, but it's the monofilament that makes me feel very conscious. I have asked lots of questions. I mean, lots of questions on Facebook groups, and people have been very helpful there. They have told me some tricks like makeup and stuff like that, but I think the grip cap is kind of what I was looking for because I'm not big on makeup. Like right now I'm not wearing much. I'm just wearing some liner, um, and mascara and gloss. That's all I wear, because then if I wear more than that, I feel like I'm getting attention because of the wig. I live in a rural area, so people here don't tend to dress up to go out. And if someone is dressed up, it's probably because they work at an office. But because of COVID, we don't see a lot of people dressed up anymore because usually they're working from home. So I don't like to get attention, really. I kind of hear someone nearby. Oh, that was the radio. But there is someone coming this way. So, as I was saying, I'm very self conscious. The other day happened that I learned that the word alopecia comes from the Greek word alopexia, and that means fox with mange or mangy fox. I didn't know that, and when I learned it, I felt so angry, humiliated, then angry again. And then I went and made a pre-tied turban with a fox fabric I had, and I loved it. I'm gonna leave a picture after the video. So I tried to own the word before the word ended up owning me, because I really did feel very bad and very, not distressed, but very upset about it. And it doesn't help on days like today, because then I feel like everybody knows of my condition, and I still can, if I want, not wear a wig, because I do have hair, and I could comb it a certain way and then use hair fibers or something like that to conceal it. But then I see things like what happened to Giuliani not long ago, that he was sweating these fibers, and I don't want to risk going through that. Now it's winter, but then when the summer comes, I don't want to rely on that. So what I'm trying to do right now is getting used to wearing wigs, so that when I don't have any other option, it's not going to be so problematic. I know this is more of an emotional roller coaster than it is a physical one. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I've been wearing wigs for less than a month. I already bought 12 or 14 wigs, but I can't see the real me in them. When I wear them, I feel like I just did my hair to go to a special activity or something like that. But I haven't found that wig that I can wear and feel like it's the natural me, the one that doesn't that because I never was the type of woman that does her hair all the time to go out. I would just wear a ponytail or something like that when it was long. So now it feels like I overdo it, like I'm overdoing it. There are people walking here and they're looking at me like, is she talking to me or is she crazy and talking to herself? So there's a bunch of people coming this way now. But yeah, that's how I feel. I know that a lot of people feel this way. I know that I shouldn't be complaining, because there are a lot of people who have to wear wigs for different and more grave reasons. I sometimes I feel like I'm very shallow because I complain about this, and it's just a situation that that although can't be fixed, is not life threatening. But still, but when you're losing your hair, when you know that it won't grow back, if you think, there are days in which I don't think about that at all, but then there are days in which I can't stop thinking about that. I'm 43 years old. I wear turbans, but then I feel like the turbans are aging me. So I don't want to wear turbans all the time. I wear them around my house, and sometimes I feel like I'm aging myself. Yesterday, for example, I received 2 on the mail. I had already received 3, and I made 4 more, all in floral fabrics, because I wanted to see if floral fabrics would kind of better the way I looked, because if you wear them like in one color, it can actually age you, and I don't want to age myself. I'm 43, like I said. I don't want to accentuate that fact if I don't have to. My husband is very supportive. My children are very supportive. Um, my husband, for example, he told me the other day, I wear these snoods. They have silk inside for when I'm sleeping because my head gets cold like a baby. So I had this pink. It was like a very soft pink snood I had, and he told me it kind of washes you out. Of course, he didn't say it that way because he didn't know that's how that's what he was that's what he was looking at. He just told me it's like your face disappears with the snood. So I realized, okay, it kind of washes me out. So I ordered a blue one, a deep blue and white one, and that one he liked better. So he's very good at giving me his opinion and at being supportive. And my children too, they tell me if a it looks wiggy, or if it's the wrong color for me. They're very good at that, and I appreciate that. um, my family, they, like my mother, my sister, um, they are supportive, but people can't understand what losing your hair is like. um, but they try, but it's hard to understand when you're not going through that. Hair is something that we take for granted unless we don't have it anymore, or don't have the same amount of hair that we had before, which is what is happening to me at this moment. And there's nothing that you can do about that. They, at least they try to understand me, and I appreciate that. So I'm gonna leave this rant here. I will probably make another video showing my wigs and my turbans. Don't know when. Today I'm not feeling so great, so I will probably won't do it today, but probably the next week. So thank you very much for watching. God bless. Bye.